Nimishillen Township Board of Trustees, please stand for the pledge if you would. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We appreciate everybody coming out. It is Thursday, February the 8th, 2024. George Kiko is president, Jennifer Leo vice president, Mark Thomas trustee, Todd Bosley fiscal officer, Rich Peterson our fire chief, Lee Gonzalez our road superintendent, and Jeff Shipman our zoning inspector. We'll get right into the agenda with the fire. Go ahead, take it away, Rich.
First item is a resolution to accept the resignation of part-time dispatcher Summer Terra effective February 8th, 2024.
Motion to approve?
Second.
I have a motion, a second. Voting, please.
George?
Yes.
Jennifer?
Yes.
Mark? Yes.
Second is a resolution to accept the resignation of probationary part-time dispatcher Christine Miller effective February 8th, 2024.
Motion to approve?
Second.
I have a motion, a second. Voting, please.
George?
Yes.
Jennifer?
Yes.
Mark? Mark? Yes. I'm sorry. I'm a newbie here, so I've got a month in, so bear with me.
Third item is a resolution to have a 4% wage increase for all salaried and hourly fire department and dispatch employees effective the beginning of the next pay period, which would be February 10th, 2024.
I'd like to table that maybe for a couple weeks, only for the fact of I am new, I have not had time to look at it, I'm not saying you guys don't deserve it, please don't read it that way. I'm not sure how everybody feels, but I would like to just have time to go through it a little bit. And, I would still like to, once we decide to accept that, prorate it to whatever the time frame would be if we passed it today. So, yeah, that's just my thoughts.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I mean, we can table it for now if you want to discuss a little bit.
Yeah, I have some questions.
Yeah, because
And
it's
we
not,
have to go over the temporary, we're on a temporary budget, the permanent budget is due March 31st, and Sandy and I have not even had a chance to look to see if we even have the money available. That's the issue. We
Right.
would have to amend appropriations to make sure we have it in our budget until the other one's passed.
permanent budget's not passed yet.
It's not passed. It's not a big deal to amend the our
Right.
temporary budget. We can
I
amend
haven't
that
had a chance to
easily.
review anything.
Yeah.
I just wanted, it came out Monday, I wanted at least, a week to look at the budget. I'm
Okay.
not, I have questions.
And that's a 4% increase because we did not give raises last year,
So it's 2 and 2.
and we didn't give, and then we haven't given raises for 2024. Does that make sense? So it's not a 4%. It's last year we didn't give any raises,
Right.
and inflation was through the roof. And then this year, inflation's still pretty strong. So it would be basically catching up for last year, which we talked about back in the day of not doing this, trying to do a 2% every year to keep it kind of on par, just so John Q. Public knows that. So it's not that we're trying to just give out a bunch of money because we passed a levy. It's not that at all.
Well, I also think that we have an excellent service, I like all of the services.
And I wanted to look further because I thought maybe some of the wages deserve to go up more than 4%. And those were based on the questions I had with our part-time. Maybe the part-time numbers need to come up because they're fulfilling the majority of the shifts, right? Because of the overtime.
When we did in 2022, we did that wage analysis.
Right.
We went through and took the highest, took the lowest, and
Right.
agreed in the middle. So that's where everybody that was part-time kind of fell. I can tell you, we do another one, it's getting out of control.
Well,
But I'm thinking the
wages.
part-time people are so low and they're going other places that are paying more. And then the full-time people can only do the 96 hours. You know what I mean? And then we're into overtime. Do we have a certain number of hours that the part-timers have to fulfill?
No, they can work, as we pointed out in that one email with our resolution, it's actually 114 hours in a 14-day period, or that annual number of 2,000, whatever it is they can't exceed. But I mean, those wages are what currently in 2022, that's what they look
They matched
Right.
up
And I
pretty
did
good
look
then.
at Perry's.
They matched up pretty good then, is what you're saying.
Union
Yeah,
contract,
so-
and we're
so-
neck and neck with a union fire.
Okay,
Like, we're in good shape. I just wanted to look at the other positions to see if those need to come up more than 4, maybe some don't. That was all I'm looking for, you know.
It amounts to about $1.3 million in our payroll budget, so it's about 60 grand.
Right,
What the
exactly.
increase would be. And we brought in, you know, just at the end of last year, we brought in an additional, I think it was $80,000, trying to get the one fund, and then there was another $160,000 in the EMS fund. So we had that amount of money to offset it, and we still had the Perry contract.
Right.
And
Are we getting those renewed?
Well, that's-
Everybody's getting?
3 years.
that was a 3-year
Okay.
contract.
So.
We're in year
we'll be
2.
doing the renewals now. We take the run totals from 2023,
Right,
and then we put those, apply that to the rate to give them their monthly fees. And you don't know that obviously till the end of the year, so those will be coming back out,
Okay.
so.
Are you okay if we
Sure.
table this
Yeah.
till the next meeting? Okay, and maybe we'll have a work session or something.
right.
Okay.
I got the numbers. So.
Okay. All right, hey, thank you very much, Rich. On to the road, Lee.
Resolution to approve of the February 8th, 2024 road report.
Motion to approve?
Second?
Have a motion and a second, voting please?
George?
Yes.
Jennifer?
Yes.
Mark?
Yes, sir.
Resolution to accept the resignation of part-time road department employee Joel Scott, effective August 31st, 2023.
Motion to approve?
Second?
Motion and a second, voting?
George?
Yes.
Jennifer?
Yes.
Mark?
Yes.
And a resolution for, we had a few tools. to just
Sir John.
Yeah, the drill press, the table busted, we got a new one last year, I think it was 2 years ago. And 8-gallon wet dry vac, we got a new one of them. And the 18 volt cordless drill.
Okay.
We got new, the 20 volts now, so.
Motion to approve?
Second?
Have a motion and a second, voting please?
George?
Yes.
Jennifer?
Yes.
Mark?
Yes, sir.
In the discussion of the new Kenworth, that Jamie had brought up, it's been over a year now.
Right.
They emailed me and said that they have them.
They're in if you want
They're in
them.
now, if we want them now, they have them.
Okay,
They're available.
yeah.
Once again, I just wanted to verify the money, that's all I'm looking to do, and we can get an answer, and we can vote on
Right.
it next week,
Yeah,
next meeting.
what's the oldest truck in the fleet right now that it would replace? Do you know? Off the top-
2008,
2008.
that or 9, one of the two.
Yeah, we could do the same thing we did with the other one, where we can do payments,
Right,
It
three
was like
payments or something
4 payments of like 35,000.
over 4 years.
Yeah. So
Is your
we're-
oldest truck the least favorite, or the least dependable? I mean,
Yeah,
sometimes
I mean-
old stuff is better. That's
Right.
kind of a bad year for stuff.
The oldest one we had was truck 6, and that was the one we just put the money in the motor.
Oh, with, yep, yep.
But we wouldn't get rid of that one.
Right,
So we just redid it.
We would like to get rid of another one,
Okay.
it's, doesn't work real well with the salt spreader on it and all that.
All in with plow and salt spreader and everything, what are we gonna be? Yeah, we got
Yeah, an estimate is, 228,
228.
Yeah. That's everything. Salt spreader, plow,
What was the last one we bought? 176. You remember that, Todd?
no,
It-
it's-
no, it was less,
150 couple.
yeah,
Yeah, it was less
It was
than
a
that.
lot though.
yeah.
That's a big jump.
That's a big jump.
Well,
Inflation.
we could've got one last year, but we had that quick and we
Yeah.
didn't get it, it was,
Yeah,
it was
yeah, real
150,
fast.
it was
Yeah.
like a day,
Oh,
we
really?
missed it, yeah.
I'm curious to see what trucks are gonna do, Mark. What do you think they're gonna do? They gonna level down? Gonna come back down trucks and stuff or not?
I tell you what, I don't have a clue, because the numbers of what stuff costs nowadays
Right,
No.
has got so far out of hand, and we all know that it's crazy, and you think, and I don't know, I just don't know, you know, it's really hard for the big people that rule the world to give up a nickel. And stuff has gotten stupid until there's a surplus or people can't buy it. You just don't see it happening, and, I think we all like to have a crystal ball, but,
Yeah.
yeah.
I was just down there at that conference today, and the guys,
In Columbus,
yeah, they were talking, they said in 2026,
up again.
the trucks are gonna go so high, it's gonna be ridiculous.
Really?
Yeah.
Wonder why, did he say why? Just,
No, he just said it's gonna be, they're gonna go through the roof, all of them.
I
well,
think with what they've learned through COVID of being able to short supply and ask more money has been a big boost for all of them.
right.
And then now with all the electronics, the emission controls,
And that's where, that was one of the big things,
Mission.
is the emissions is gonna be.
they are making them more dependable than what the early emission controls were. But, yeah, it's just sad that it has to be this ridiculous.
Yeah, okay. Well, we'll put it on, maybe we'll discuss it again in a couple of weeks, huh, Jen?
Yep.
All right, thank you very much, Lee. On to the fiscal officer, Todd.
Okay, number 8, approve payment to the auditor of state for financial audit in the amount of $1168.50.
Motion to approve?
Second,
Have a motion to second voting?
George,
Yes.
Jennifer,
Yes.
Mark,
yes,
Number 9, approve payment to Ohio Billing for January fees in the amount of $2,808.
Motion to approve?
second,
Have a motion to second voting?
George,
Yes.
Jennifer,
Yes.
Mark,
yes,
Number 10, approve the minutes for the January 25th, 2024 trustees meeting.
Motion to approve?
second,
Motion to second voting?
George,
Yes.
Jennifer,
Yes.
Mark.
yes,
That's all I have.
All right, thank you, Todd. Zoning?
Resolution 11, accept the February 8th zoning report.
Motion to approve?
second,
Have a motion to second voting?
Jennifer,
Yes.
George,
Yes.
Jennifer,
Yes.
Mark.
yes,
And 12, accept the January monthly audit report.
Motion to approve?
second,
Motion to second voting?
George,
Yes.
Jennifer,
Yes.
Mark.
yes,
Okay. Motion to enter into a memorandum of understanding with the city of Louisville for the yard waste collections located at 4915 North Nickel Plate, Louisville, Ohio 44641.
Motion to approve?
second,
Have a motion to second voting?
George,
Yes.
Jennifer,
Yes.
Mark.
yes,
Was that the yellow boxes or the compost?
That's the,
yard
that's
waste.
the yard waste
Yeah.
compost, yeah.
I'll put notes down for Snake.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so Louisville's already signed it, they agreed to pay half of any overages or any expenses thereof after the $25 fee. So it'll be Louisville residents and Nimishillen Township residents. We can sign that too, probably. Let me see. Okay, concerns of the citizens, Mindy Walls. Did I say that right?
Yeah.
You just come right to the microphone if you want. Just state your name and your address, please.
My name is Mindy Walls. My address is 5485 Broadway Street in Louisville. I'm coming today. I have already contacted Jeff and I talked to Sandy briefly. I believe I spoke to you as well on the phone. I live next to a property that is being used basically is like a storage lot for cars, junk, trash. I have, it's been, since I've moved in, I've complained, to whoever I can to try to get this cleaned up. And within the last year is when it's really gotten bad and I've decided that something's gotta be done. There's an auto shop on the corner. There is a empty lot next to me, which is owned by the property owner that is also having all this other stuff on his property. So, I don't know if you guys ever drive by there, it looks like a dump. Right now, there is a barn and all this stuff is leaning on his barn, it's about to collapse onto my fence. I can't even let my children go outside and play. He burns paint buckets, the EPA was out there yesterday, I believe, that's who that was. I didn't get to speak with them, but, I just wanted to bring it to you guys' attention. And I cannot speak with him on polite civil terms. I've called the sheriff a few times, I've called the fire department, I believe once or twice, because you can smell he's burning something that's not supposed to be burned. But I just need some help, guys, that's all I'm asking for. I'm not asking to, make the guy move, pay $1 million.
Right.
If he wants to put up a fence so I don't have to look at it and quit dumping and burning, that's fine, but
So are you on
I'm
it?
concerned about my kids.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're on.
you're on it.
Yeah.
I drove by today and turned around and looked some more, and, yeah, we have to figure out what we can do in our jurisdiction.
Right.
I understand we can't do a lot of things, but there just seems like there's a lot of
Trash.
junk.
Just
Junk, yeah, and I totally get it, I wouldn't wanna live beside either, so,
And I can't, I've thought about moving, to be honest, and how do you put a house up for sale next to that?
So are you on Louisville Street or are you on Broadway Street?
I'm on the corner of, there's an empty lot, and there's Louisville and Broadway.
Okay.
And there is the tire shop, and I'm right across from the tire shop.
You're on the north side of Louisville Street? You know, I don't know.
I'm bad with
if
directions.
you're going that way, is it on that side or that side?
I'm on
You're on the right
north
side,
Yeah,
okay.
across from the car
I'm
wash,
going towards Canton.
Yeah.
across from the car wash.
She's on 153, as soon as you go
Yeah,
through
yeah,
the
one
lane at
fifty-three,
Broadway.
yeah, there's the car wash,
There's the empty lot, and then
there's
Empty lot.
the empty lot, yeah.
And then,
Okay.
okay, that's what I wasn't sure.
Yeah, she's actually on 153.
Okay. You know where she's at.
Yeah,
You got her number and all that.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I know Jeff and I are gonna go out there and talk and look and see what zoning or what township can
That,
do.
I appreciate
I do, I understand that that's kind of been an eyesore for a long time. I don't know what the rules and regulations for how many vehicles you're allowed to have in an industrial area. I understand if it's a junkyard, but it's not, it's just pretty,
Now, B3 does not have like a amount of vehicles. They're allowed to work, store, keep on a B3. My thing is, I've really been looking at this, and I think we might have a couple things we can do to straighten it up. Maybe get the weeds off of Broadway,
yeah.
because barn can't look horrible.
Right.
I got the language from that from the prosecutor, so we should be able to do B3 also.
Okay.
Looks horrible. Just gotta, we just can't rush into this and just
Right,
hit
right,
it.
Yeah,
And we're down in that area now, everything's pretty good except that southwest section.
Thank you.
thank you, I appreciate it.
Yeah, you bet.
yeah.
Donna Fuller.
Together whenever we can, to take a look at it.
I was thinking about tomorrow, I got 9 in the morning, I gotta do something, but it have to be in the afternoon.
Yeah,
I
That's
know.
my
that'll
deal.
work.
Good.
I'm Donna Fuller from 5857 Rosedale. I'm here again to ask, where are the microphones so that we can hear better over here? And this floppy thing is still here. They say that you have them up there. They're under the desk. Okay, all right, I wanted to see them.
Yeah, yeah.
Because they said there was money spent for them. I would like,
The
as
new
a
one.
resident,
Oh, I'm sorry.
yeah,
The
they
new
said they were gonna get new ones. They said that they were gonna get them for the gentleman over there so that we could hear them. Because the last couple tapes that I listened to, you couldn't. You couldn't.
Yeah, he was here today.
But they brought the wrong
But do you
tape.
have the same guy? You know, when I
Yeah.
have even the washer taken care of,
Right, right.
sometimes I have to ask for somebody else. It seems like this guy's taking an awful long time to do this project. And to me, it wouldn't seem like it'd be very hard to put at least 2 over there and get rid of Mr. Floppy here, because this is ridiculous. It is.
You were here today with the right, Jeff?
Yes. Tomorrow at 9 AM, they're gonna bring it in here and they're gonna drop it just about right there, and this can handle 30 feet
Is this
I
his
haven't.
story?
Yeah.
He'll do this whole.
He does do a good job, I know. It
He's
doesn't
good.
seem like it, but he
Well, it
was.
seems
He
to be
was-
taking
he
a
was
long
sick.
time.
He was
sick.
ill.
And if as a
Yeah.
resident, I take the time to listen to these tapes,
Absolutely.
and I make notes, and I'm interested, I feel there's a lot of other people that wanna hear what is
We've
being
had,
said,
we've
so
had
we
multiple
have,
complaints.
so we can understand what
Yeah.
they're saying.
Some of the equipment comes in from California, it takes a little while to get here, just like everything else. He just doesn't run down to, Kmart
There's
and
Best
pick this
Buy.
stuff up.
Radio Shack.
He has to order this in, comes to Cleveland, they gotta go pick it up there. And tomorrow 9 AM, I'm gonna be sitting here and he's gonna run it and we're gonna listen to it.
Well, you keep an eye on it.
I will.
When someone says they're gonna do something, I like to see a performance.
Well, you can come up here at 9
Okay.
AM and visit me.
You want me to come
You be our
help too?
project manager.
I got no problem. I've offered to go with the road department. What else is new? No biggie.
I'll have John Eagle doing it, so we come.
We want to make a decision. You want to get-
Sure. Number 14, I motion to enter into executive session authorized under ORC 121.22G1 to consider the appointment, employment, dismissal, discipline, promotion, demotion, or compensation of a public employee or official, or the investigation of charges or complaints against a public employee, official, licensee, or regulated individual unless the employee, official, licensee, or regulated individual requests a public hearing by Division G1 of Section 121.22 of the revised code at 7:22 p.m.
I have a motion, I need a second.
Second?
Motion, a second voting?
George,
Yes.
Jennifer,
Yes.
Mark.
Yes.
Okay, everybody, thank you for coming in. Todd, I need your signature on this.